Thursday morning, good times. Great oldies here at Cruise at 9:50.
Hey, it's Bo Jackson from the Bo and Friends Show.
K-U-S-A! Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling.
Good evening, I'm Adele. I'm not Adele. This is Adele. I'm Ed Sardella with Adele Arakawa.
Hey, CBA, I'm Eric.
I'm Angel.
I'm Charlie.
Hey, we're broadcasting.
A Colorado researcher has found evidence to prove that Bigfoot is real.
Good morning, 107.5. Who's this?
You rolling?
Yep.
Go ahead and move the camera and then maybe take.
I'll break the whole thing down for you.
Yes, I can. Doubt better leave. I'm running with this plan. Pull me, grab me, crabs in the bucket can't have me. I'll be the president one day. January 1st. Oh, you like that gossip? Like you the one drinking what gossip.com. Now I got a word for your tongue. How many Rolling Stones you want? Yeah, I got a brand new spirit speaking and it's done. Woke up on the side of the bed like I won. Talk like the wind in my chest to that sun. G5 in the US to Taiwan. Now who can say that? I wanna play back. Mama knew I was a needle in a haystack. A Bugatti boy, plus Maybach. I got a feeling it's a rap. ASAP.
It is the new Jam in 1015. We are Max Media.
107.1 Jack FN. I am Wingnut.
That's what everybody's been talking about.
I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. I get a good feeling.
The mountain top, walk on water. I got power, feel so royal. 1 second, I'ma strike for you. Diamond, platinum, no more for you. That adrenaline, never giving in. Giving up's not an option, gotta get it in. Witness, I got the heart of 20 men. No fear, go to sleep in the lion's den. That glow, that spark, that crown. You're looking at the king of the jungle now. Stronger than ever, can't hold me down. 100 miles gunning from the pitcher's mouth. Straight game face, it's game day. See me running through the crowd full of melee. No trick plays, I'm Bill Gates. Take a genius to understand me.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. I get a good feeling.
Colorado's number one hit music station, 96.1 Kiss FM. Big Rob on the radio, hanging out.
97.9, number one for today's best country.
Northern Colorado's classic rock, 107.9, The Bear.
I know you got to feel it. Let's get it, let's get it. Gotta love it like we live it. Let's get it, let's get it. I know you got to feel it. Let's get it, let's get it. Gotta love the life that we live in.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. I get a good feeling, yeah.
You guys like that? Thanks again to Amy Negrini, Brandon Duncan, the students and faculty of the Ohio Center for Broadcasting for assembling that video. Let's give it up for them. So 2012 is the year where we've all gathered to celebrate, to honor the best of the best in broadcasting, and a year that most of us would probably like to forget just a little bit. The Colorado wildfires, the Aurora Theater shooting, Jessica Ridgway. However, through each instance of tragedy, one shining light, a beacon in the dark, continuously brought us all together. broadcasters ensured that no one felt alone in their suffering. We're here tonight to celebrate those broadcasters who served their communities last year, who reported with heavy and breaking hearts, and carried on even as some of their own homes were burning. After the wildfires, the story wasn't over. Colorado's broadcasters came together statewide to raise funds for wildfire victims across the state. When the final donation was counted, we had raised over $220,000 in 6 hours. On a national level, we got noticed on that one. Still, no good deed goes unpunished. This past Tuesday, CBA Chairman Bob Call, Vice Chairman Dan Smith, and I ventured into the 8th ring of hell, also known to some as the 8th floor of the FCC building in Washington, D.C. To our surprise, we met a receptive and empathetic commissioner who heard our concerns and appreciates broadcasters for the community role they play. She comes from rural communities. But that's not the case with all those at the Federal Communications Commission. We must remain vigilant with the knowledge that there are bureaucrats waiting for us to give them a reason, and others who simply just want us out of the way. It's up to us as Colorado broadcasters to continue telling our stories, displaying our strengths, and serving the people who truly decide whether we stay or whether we go: our listeners, our viewers, our communities. The CBA is out in front. We're leading the charge into new battles. We're by your side, providing support in challenging times. This year, we introduced the online awards system, which made this whole event a lot easier, I hope. Free hiring assessment tools to help members in the hiring process. Last summer, our alternative inspection program saved Colorado broadcasters over $92,000 in potential fines. And as a zealous sales manager once said to me, "That's all great, but what are you closing tomorrow?" In the coming weeks, the CBA will launch a brand new, user-friendly, and resource-filled website. And in the coming months, expect a Colorado-centric branding campaign that will magnify our role as broadcasters throughout the state. And before we kick things into high gear, I want to thank tonight's sponsors. Without these people, this event would be hosted at the Econo Lodge on Colfax. Lieutenant Colonel DeWitt, Sergeant First Class Shannon Northrop, and the Colorado Army National Guard, thank you again. Tim Jackson and the Colorado Automobile Dealers Association. Thank you, Tim. The CU School of Journalism and Mass Communication, Levine, Sullivan, Koch, and Schultz, the Experience Pros, Angel and Rick, White Crown Federal Credit Union, and BMI. In the last year, we also said goodbye to several of our Colorado broadcast family, including Wild Bill Cody, Dean Faulkner, Russ Weirdbeard Knight, Charlie O'Fallon, Elliot Wager, Bill Woodard, Lynn Woods, and just this week we lost Rich Hawk. All of these broadcast pioneers will truly be missed, and tonight we honor them as well. Some quick housekeeping. We will be recognizing all certificates of merit at the end of the evening with a credit roll after our celebration concludes. All certificates of merit will be available at the side of the room for pickup. Over in that corner is Jim Harper. He'll be taking photos of you on the CBA Celebrity Walk. And once you've received your award, please exit the stage, go down and see Jim and get your photo. All of tonight's photos, by the way, will be posted on the CBA's website and available digitally for free this year. Finally, you'll want to stay through the end of the night. We have a few special prizes toward the end of the evening. And now I'd like to introduce another great broadcaster who's provided his talent to the Denver market for 33 years. A gentleman I've had the pleasure of serving with and working with through the CBA for the last 5 years. Lincoln Financial Media's Senior Vice President, General Manager, and the Chairman of the Board, Bob Call.
It's kind of what happens when wine and Lincoln Financial Media tables meet over there, but thank you. Welcome to the 2012 Colorado Broadcasters Association Awards Dinner. As Justin sort of talked about the, I guess you'd say, the benefits of membership, I want to talk about one of the key roles and touch on that trip to Washington. I think one of the key roles of the CBA is to carry our concerns and our issues to Washington, and in particular lobby our Colorado representatives in Congress. This past week, the CBA had a delegation in Washington as part of the NAB's State Leadership Conference. Former Senator and a former Speaker here, Gordon H. Smith, the current President and Chief Executive Officer of the NAB, made it very clear when he said this to the group as we were opening up. He said, "The mission of the NAB, the National Association of Broadcasters, is clear. That mission is to help shape the future of our business to our purposes, free, over the air, and local. And with that mission in mind, we met with our congressional representatives along with a visit to the infamous 8th floor. It's a very interesting place. They have more floors than that. They just set it up so the top floor is the 8th, and they started numbering the garage. So they just have to be there, but it's a very intimidating place. But anyway, we met with Commissioner Clyburn there to make sure that your concerns, particularly our TV friends, their concerns about their important spectrum, the over-the-air television signals, translators, low-power TV stations, are protected in the upcoming incentive auction, which will generate more broadband spectrum. We reminded them of our opposition to any congressionally mandated performance tax, yet remaining open to the solutions like the private agreements between individual broadcasters and the music industry. The Colorado Broadcasters Association remains vigilant in our efforts to shape the future for our viewers and for our listeners. I'd like to recognize some folks tonight, those folks who make up the CBA Board of Directors. If you'll please stand and be recognized when I call your name. Dan Smith, CBA Vice Chair and General Manager, LaCie Broadcasting. Wayne Johnson, CBA Secretary, Treasurer, and Owner, General Manager, Media Logic. Betty Bailey, Owner and CEO, KNAB, AM/FM Burlington. Betty's not here tonight. She is doing what all great broadcasters do in the face of a blizzard out in Burlington, serving her community. Pat Connor, President and Market Manager, Clear Channel, Denver. Mark Cornetta, President, General Manager, KUSA and KTVD. Byron Grandy, Vice President and General Manager, KMGH-TV and Azteca, Colorado. Frank Hannell, Owner and General Manager, KRAI, AM/FM, Craig. Carrie Lakey, General Manager, Salem Communications, Colorado Springs. Amy Negrini, Campus Director, the Ohio Center for Broadcasting. Evan Pappas, General Manager, KOAA-TV, Colorado Springs. Bunch of tables over there. And Wick Rowland, President, CEO, Colorado Public Television. I want to thank you all for your hard work and dedication. It's a privilege serving on the board with you this year. On behalf of the entire CBA board, I'd like to thank everyone for your commitment to your communities and to this industry. Good luck tonight and enjoy the evening. Our first award tonight, the Broadcast Citizens Award, it will be presented by CBA Secretary Treasurer and Owner General Manager Media Logic, Wayne Johnson.
All right, you guys ready to get started? Well, I have the opportunity to award this year's Broadcast Citizen of the Year. And Broadcast Citizen of the Year is chosen by his or her peers for outstanding service to his or her community. And it's an honor for me to be able to award this today. This year's Broadcast Citizen of the Year is Mark Crowley. Mark serves as Director of Digital and New Media Business Development for Salem Communications Denver Cluster. Mark's broadcast career began in 2002 when he approached KUSA with a programming idea, and Mark wanted to reach the community with a radio program focusing on personal development. Mark Crowley radio show became a well-known weekend program with listeners and could be enjoyed with a positive outlook. Mark worked on a part-time volunteer basis until 2010 when he became a full-time employee for Salem Communications. Before his broadcast career, Mark spent 3 decades serving the community as a Denver police officer. During that career, Mark became passionate about 2 very important issues: domestic violence and suicide prevention. Because of his dedication to domestic violence, Mark received commendations from the Denver Police Department for his efforts and was cited by the task force as well as the Denver Victims Assistance Unit. In 2009, Mark was named the recipient of the Colorado Suicide Prevention Coalition Media Advocate of the Year. Mark retired from the police department in 2005 and became the CEO of Greenwood Village Chamber of Commerce. He served in that role until 2010, and when he left that role, the mayor of Greenwood Village proclaimed April 5th, 2010, Mark Crowley Day in the city. In 2010, Mark became the Digital and Media Business Development Director at Salem. He has a large vision of where radio is moving in the age of information, and Mark has implemented all the social media tools used by Salem's Denver cluster today, making them the role model for the entire Salem network nationwide. One of the remarkable digital areas that Mark has developed is the entire online channel of podcast programming called KNUS 2.0, Radio on Demand. Mark was nominated by General Manager Brian Taylor, who said Mark is a highly skilled and effective broadcaster, and he takes his role well beyond the walls of the radio station and uses his networking skills, passion, and genuine love of his community to work to enhance the overall quality of life in the community. Please help me recognize Mark Crowley as this year's Colorado Broadcast Citizen of the Year. Well, now let's move to the first part of tonight's awards presentation. A special thank you to Teresa Marchetta from Channel 7 and Stephen Tubbs from KOA for voicing this part of tonight's presentation. Thank you.
Welcome to the 2012 Awards of Excellence presented by the Colorado Broadcasters Association. In radio, we start with a new category that focuses on a radio station's use of its website, social media, texting, podcasting, listener-supplied media, and other forms of new media. In Medium Market, the Award of Excellence goes to KSPN-FM, KSPN Spotlight Session.
All right, guys. Can we get one more song out of you before we hit the road?
Why not? Why not?
Sure.
The thing is, I don't know if anybody's ever heard this.
In Major Market, KSME-FM, 96.1 KISS FM. In Metro Market, KQKS-FM, KS 107.5. Radio Category R1, Best Public Service Announcement. In Medium Market, the winner is KPMX-FN, Don't Be an Idiot.
Hi, this is Andy Rice.
And Chris Bull-Brom.
From 105.7 KPMX. You know, people have a lot of things on their minds these days, like family, friends, and travel. So we at KPMX offer this public service announcement in hopes of covering a variety of topics clearly yet succinctly.
The staff and management of KPMX want to remind you, don't be an idiot.
Wait. Shouldn't this be a holiday public service announcement?
In Major Market, KUAD-FM, Weld Food Bank's 30th.
K99 wishes the Weld Food Bank happy birthday. And you're invited to the party. The Weld Food Bank is turning 30, and since they're a child of the 80s, they're rethrowing a rad 80s themed bash tonight from 5 to 7 p.m. Stop by and enjoy some sweet tunes from 80s retro tribute band, or get your face painted to look like Kiss. In honor of 30 years, they will be selling 30-cent hot dogs, chips, sodas, snow cones, and cotton candy tonight from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Weld Food Bank, 1108 H Street in Greeley. Happy birthday, Weld Food Bank.
In Metro Market, KOA-AM, Aurora Shooting, Give First.
This is Coach Fox of the Denver Broncos.
And I'm Governor John Hickenlooper. The horrific events of July 20th are something we'll never forget. Some of these victims can't work, can't keep up with ongoing health costs, and they need our help. That's where you come in.
Go to givingfirst.org to help the victims with medical costs.
That's givingfirst.org. It's time to come together as a community to help those who desperately need it.
That website again is givingfirst.org.
Radio Category R4, Best Public Affairs Program. The Medium Market Award of Excellence goes to KNNG-FM, Meth Stakes Miniseries, Ben Blecka, Sunny Stamps.
Good morning and welcome into Meth Steak. It is a crosstalk mini-series talking about meth and a very important issue for, all of America. We've seen the impact in the news as of late, and we have seen the impact right in our own Northeast Colorado community. That's why we decided to put together this mini-series talking about meth, and it is called Meth Steak. And we're joined on the program this morning by Sunny Stamps. She is the Clinical Director for Sunrise Recovery Center in Sterling. Sunny, thank you for being willing to be a part of this.
Thank you, Ben, for asking me.
In Major Market, KUAD-FM, K99 Counterpoint, Todd Harding.
Good morning. I'm Todd Harding with Counterpoint. This morning my guest is Charlie Barnes. You'll hear Charlie every afternoon on K99. And Charlie, very instrumental in creating an event which has become huge, and we want it to grow even bigger. It's the Sleigh Riders Poker Toy Run, the Summer Series. And Charlie, why don't we just start with talking about how this whole Sleigh Riders thing began, because now it's more than just one event.
In Metro Market Radio, KNUS-AM. Return flight, Mark Crowley.
Hi, everybody. Welcome into this edition of Colorado Issues. I'm your host, Mark Crowley. Every weekend we are here talking about issues that impact your community. And I dare to say that this is an issue that not only impacts our community, but ultimately impacts the world in a great, great way. I am joined in studio today by a great guy who I've gotten to know, Captain Stuart McQuillan, and we'll give you the whole background of who that is. But we have a very special show for you today, and I think by the time we're finished a half hour from now, you are going to fall in love with this guy, and you're really going to want to be part of what they're doing.
Television category T6, Best Station Graphics and/or Animation. In Denver Metro Market, the Award of Excellence goes to KUSA, Advertising and Promotion Graphics. In Public Television category T24, Best Membership Appeal, KRMA, Henry the Gossip of Downton Abbey.
Last season, Lady Mary carried the dead Turk down the hall. My heavens. And now the war has started. I just heard someone's coming back paralyzed, and Thomas's finger doesn't count. Oh, I do hope all the boys come back alive. Keep your tragedy on television, where it belongs. Call 800-274-6666 right now and become a member of Rocky Mountain PBS so we can continue to bring you programs like Masterpiece Classics, Downton Abbey.
Television category T8, Best Sports Coverage or Program. In Denver Metro Market, the winner is KUSA, Missy Franklin, Reaching for Gold, Cheryl Preheim, and John Kurt.
In the next half hour, you'll get to know Missy and that special something that sets her apart from everyone else. She could be the first member of the U.S. women's swim team to ever compete in 7 events in one Olympics, and Missy's only 17.
And here is Missy Franklin.
I love being competitive. I love racing.
She is a phenomenon. Missy Franklin proved she is faster than any woman ever before in the 200 backstroke, a world record in Berlin.
Radio category R25, Best Station Website. In Medium Market, the winner is KIFT-FM, Lift106.com. In Major Market, KUNC-FM, KUNC.org. In Metro Market, KOA-AM, 850KOA.com. Radio category R2, Best Community Service Campaign. The Small Market Award of Excellence goes to KRDZ-AM, Baby Bear Hugs Book Drive.
Baby Bear Hugs enhances the lives of families by providing education and support to expecting parents and parents of toddlers and infants. There is a direct correlation between the number of words a child knows and their performance in school. Books are the bridge.
This is Mel Domini. We at CHS are proud to partner with Media Logic Radio in collecting children's books for Baby Bear Hugs. You too can help by bringing new or gently used children's board books to one of our CHS locations. Please support an educated future for our youth.
Donate books at CHS locations, FMS Bank in Fort Morgan, and Colorado Community Bank in Akron.
In Major Market, KRXP-FM, texting and driving.
Texting and driving, it's never worth it, even when it's just reading a text. And you know this, I don't even have to tell you. You're driving, you just got a text from Kevin. You don't want to read that. You don't want to put your life in danger for that. Kevin never has anything important to tell you. As a matter of fact, he probably just sent you a picture of his again. Why'd that get bleeped out? I said it's not a bad word. Come on, just keep that in mind. Don't text and drive. It can wait, especially if it's from Kevin. Dog, got it.
RXP.
And in Metro Market, KOSI-FM, 2012 Light the House Radioathon.
Once a year, we set a goal. Light the House. Join Cozy 101.1 next Tuesday for the Light the House Radiothon, presented by Rocky Mountain Hospital for Children and thanks to our friends at Eggland's Best Eggs. It's all to benefit the Denver Ronald McDonald House. The Denver Ronald McDonald House provides housing and all the comforts of home for families whose child is going through medical treatment at one of our local hospitals.
This house has helped me and a lot of families.
Help us, help them. The Light the House Radiothon, live from Rocky Mountain Hospital for Children at PSL.
Radio category R21, Best Sales Event or Live Remote Broadcast. In Small Market, the winner is KIFT-FM, Food, Coat, and Toy Drive Live Remote.
You're listening to Lift 106.
Hey, how's it going? It's Johnny, and we are out here at the Food, Coat, and Toy Drive in front of Walmart in Frisco. We're out here collecting gently used coats and toys and non-perishable food items and items especially useful to women and children, particular families who are in need this holiday season that are under the care of the Advocates for Victims of Assault here in Summit County. And that's our main beneficiary, along with the Family and Intercultural Resource Center. So feel free to come on down and donate. Again, we're here till 4 o'clock in front of Walmart in Frisco.
In Medium Market, KSMT-FM 2012 Winter Dew Tour.
The Mountain. You get tuned into KSMT, and it is Winter Dew Tour finally upon us. We've got Johnny out on the hill. How's it going, Johnny?
Oh, it is going awesome. I tell you what, Dew Tour is getting bigger and badder every year, and it's awesome that we've been a part of it every year. And we are coming back even bigger this year ourselves with all these prizes that we're giving away. And chronologically speaking, the first thing we're giving away tickets to is tonight's film night. And it's an industry film night, and it's only kind of an invite-only thing. But we got exclusive media passes that we're going to give away.
In Major Market, KSME-FM, Boo Ball at Cactus Canyon.
Here's the deal. It's going down to Boo Ball 2K12, second annual, really. I mean, I know we did this maybe a little high school dance-ish the first time.
Yeah. You got it. But tonight's better. Not only do we have a trip to Vegas up for grabs for the best costume, but $1,000 to spend in Vegas, which honestly would be the only way I'd ever gamble in Vegas ever.
I could see myself blowing $1,000 on either sports bets or craps very quickly.
So come down here tonight, Cactus Canyon and Greeley, just east of the Greeley Mall, and their parking lot is where we are tonight. It's Kiss FM's Boo Ball, 96.1 Kiss FM.
In Metro Market, KOA-AM Battle of the Talk Show hosts.
Colorado voters, as you know, Amendment 64 is on the ballot. Should we treat marijuana like alcohol? I will start with Tom.
Nothing meant by that. No matter what happens with Amendment 64, I want to be at their headquarters for the after party. No, in reality... With a Bic lighter. In reality, I think less government's better.
In a new television category that focuses on a television station's use of its website, social media, texting, podcasting, viewer-supplied media, and other forms of new media. Television category T25, Best New Use of Media. In non-metro market, the Award of Excellence goes to KKTV, Waldo Canyon Fire.
The way we covered this fire was shaped by social media.
All of a sudden, this barrier between us as broadcasters and viewers had completely disintegrated.
We have Christina who says it's devastating. I hope and pray this fire gets under control. I live in Pikes Peak Park. And folks, if you don't know where that is, it's in the center of Colorado Springs, in the center of town. She says, I can see so much smoke from her home. This is a fire that, of course, obviously affecting the folks in this specific area, but really the entire community.
In Denver Metro Market, KMGH, Jessica Ridgway. Television category T26, Best Station Website. In non-metro market, the winner is KOAA, KOAA.com. In Denver metro market, KUSA, 9news.com. Television category T1, Best Public Service Announcement. In non-metro market, the Award of Excellence goes to KOAA, YWCA, those who need it most.
Dad's home. Come on.
Get the stuff done today that you're supposed to get done.
It will be okay.
It's always try. That's the dumbest excuse. You're so dumb.
Domestic violence does happen in our community. Please support the YWCA by going to ywcapueblo.com and clicking on Donate. You can help provide shelter for those who need it most.
In Denver metro market, KUSA, Aurora Response.
This day, these days, can take their toll, but there is comfort in not being alone. Comfort in a touch, a hug, a tear, a friend, a gathering, a community. Give comfort by giving blood at Bonte's, making a donation at givingfirst.org, or by sharing your thoughts and remembrances at 9news.com.
Radio category R20, Best Sales Campaign for an Advertiser. The Small Market Award of Excellence goes to KRDZ AM, Feed Bunk Campaign.
Brrr, this is Boone, Jerry's lovable hound dog, speaking to you from a corner of the Feed Bunk feed store in Ray. Well, March is Chick Month at the Feed Bunk, and there are literally hundreds of baby chicks to choose from. I overheard Carmen and Jerry say, go pick out the chicks you want. Evidently, that didn't apply to lovable hound dogs. They even said some will start laying eggs. Brr, I'm laying low until then. Visit the Feed Bunk in Ray for baby chicks and everything you need to raise them into healthy, productive chickens.
In Media Market, KPMX-FM, Ehrlich Toyota East Excellence Program.
Ha! Paper covers rock, I win.
What are you doing?
Well, we're seeing who gets to clean the fridge in the break room, and I won, so give me the sponge.
This is bogus. You cleaned it last week. It's my turn.
Am I in the right place?
It's for the Ehrlich Toyota East Excellence Program. If one of us gets picked, we get lunch for 10 people in the office from Northeastern 18 in Sterling.
Why don't you nominate yourselves?
That would be cheating.
Yeah, like you just did.
Sore loser.
Cheater.
This is going to be fun.
In Major Market, KRXP-FM, Safe in the Snow.
Listen, we've been meaning to talk to you. We've been a passenger in your car for some time now, and since winter's coming, we thought it was a good time. It's about your driving. You're not very good. So RXP has teamed up with H&H Tire and the Master Drive Experience to keep you safe in the snow. And frankly, everybody around you too. Log on to 1039rxp.com for your chance to win a free winter driving skills clinic, courtesy of Master Drive.
In Metro Market, KRFX-FM, Casino Party Bus.
Saturday night, Saturday.
Hey guys, it's Colfax, a Saturday casino trip. Look out. We're going to get you, Central City, me and you and 50 of your Fox listening friends.
The Colfax Party Bus.
On a bus, going up Saturday to the Reserve Casino and Hotel. Me and you, gambling, food, fun. Get registered online right now, thefox.com.
Radio category R9, Best Station Imaging Campaign. In Media Market, the winner is KSPN-FM, KXPN X Games 2012.
Double court 1260, he's done it!
Get the latest on local Winter X athletes like Gretchen, Torin, and Casey on KXPN.
Oh, look at the local crowd go crazy. It's that time of year again when KSPN turns into KXPN, the official local voice of Winter X 2012. Catch live coverage right here, all X Games long.
In Major Market, KPAW-FM 107.9 The Bear.
The evolution of classic rock is happening now.
There is nothing wrong with your radio.
KPAW, Fort Collins, Loveland, Greeley, Northern Colorado's classic rock. 107.9 The Bear. You are a stud. You know it. And so do the babes. You can tell by the way they look at you. You are the complete package. Now, click to the next page. Yes, she loves you too. And you know it. Our Babe of the Day page has all sorts of hearts you can break. The Daily Babe, Celebrity Babe.
In Metro Market, KRFX-FM. Let's go Broncos.
The Broncos winning with the legs of the Marriott.
Play fakes in the pocket, sets, throws, pass, caught. Demaryius Thomas out over the 45 midfield. Here we go. 40, 35, foot race, 20, 15, 10. Touchdown, Denver! It's over. It's over in Denver.
Let's go Broncos!
103.5 The Fox.
Radio category R3, Best Station Sponsored Community Event. The Media Market Award of Excellence goes to KPMX-FM, RE1 Valley Radiothon.
KPMX is proud to team up with the RE1 Valley Foundation to bring you a special event. Friday, May 18th is our Radiothon to raise money for the foundation. Starting at 6 a.m., call in your request to 521-7109 for a pledge of just $5. All day long, we'll be talking with the members of RE1 Valley Foundation about what they do and how it benefits your children. KPMX and RE1 Valley, a great partnership for a great cause. Only on 105.7 KPMX.
In Major Market, KMAX-FM, Max FM lures for Laney.
A gift from God, shared with all, loved by many, and missed by millions.
3-year-old Delaney Wadsworth was lost to brain cancer in 2011, but will never be forgotten. Join us July 15th on the island at Water Valley in Windsor for Sean Patrick's Lures for Laney, presented by Scott Horvath State Farm Insurance, to raise funds for children's cancer research at Children's Hospital Colorado in Delaney's name. Your $5 minimum donation gets you a day of fun on the private lake at Water Valley with a fishing contest, Kenny Cordova and the Old Rock Band.
In Metro Market, KQKS-FM, 9th Annual KS 107.5 Thanksgiving Food Drive with Tony V.
KS 107.5's Feeding the Mile High with our annual Thanksgiving food drive. Join Tony V on the streets
to benefit our neighbors, friends, and family members in need at this very important time of year.
Bring your non-perishable food items to help Food Bank of the Rockies stock up for the months ahead.
Come see me Monday from 10 a.m. until noon at the TCF Bank on 72nd and Federal in Westminster.
The KS 107.5 Thanksgiving food drive, sponsored by Del Taco, TCF Bank, and Arc Thrift Stores.
Television category T3, Best Public Affairs Program. In non-metro market, the winner is KOAA, 2012 MDA Show of Strength.
Kira, what do we tell kids when they ask you what's wrong with you when you're in your wheelchair?
I don't have muscles like you.
A simple response for a question Kira is no longer scared to answer. Sarah says it's all thanks to the MDA summer camp.
When you go to camp, do you see kids that are just like you? Mm-hmm. How does that make you feel? Happy.
In Denver metro market, KMGH, Mike Nelson's Colorado, after the fires.
Hi, I'm Mike Nelson. This year, wildfires in Colorado have burned more than 245,000 acres, destroyed hundreds of homes, and taken 6 lives. And we've heard from many of you asking, how can I help? There's a simple and easy way. Welcome to a special edition of Mike Nelson's Colorado After the Fires.
Television category T2, Best Community Service Campaign. In non-metro market, the Award of Excellence goes to KOAA, Waldo Canyon Victim Assistance Fund.
We all know what the Waldo Canyon wildfire did to our beautiful community. And when KOAA-5 partnered with El Pomar to set up the Waldo Canyon Fire Assistance Fund, you stepped up. We're honored to report that the fund we created has now surpassed $500,000. You have been giving, knowing that your contributions go to families who need it the most. Join the movement to give. Go to our website, koaa.com, and look for Your Family Fire Relief to help.
In Denver Metro Market, KUSA, Kemp Superheroes.
When I was a kid, I discovered I had a superpower.
The power of friends and family who believed in me.
Abused children don't have that power.
During Child Abuse Prevention Month,
you possess the superhuman power to stop abuse.
Donate now at Kemp.org.
Television category T11, Best Sales Campaign for an Advertiser. In non-metro market, the winner is KKTV, Chapel Hills Mall.
Malloween is coming at Chapel Hills Mall. This Halloween, wear your best costumes, bring a basket, and keep the kids warm and dry as you trick-or-treat from store to store. Safe, free, and fun. Don't miss Malloween from 5 to 7 p.m., Wednesday, October 31st.
In Denver Metro Market, KUSA, Applejack Wine and Spirits.
It was a lovely affair. The bride wore white. The guests drank red and white and sparkling. All from Applejack Wine and Spirits, I-70 at exit 264, or online at applejack.com.
Radio category R8, Best On-Air Contest for a Station. In Media Market, the winner is KSPN-FM, Great Holiday Giveaway.
Let's go, let's go! The boss needs big prizes for the Great Holiday Giveaway on KSPN.
Holy shnikes! You boys have been busy, but I'm afraid KSPN's on the naughty list again.
KSPN may be naughty, but their listeners have been nice. That's why we've been working overtime in this sweatshop to bring them the sweetest gifts for the Great Holiday Giveaway. My fingers hurt. Like this tasty gourmet gift basket from Osage Gardens.
Santa likes delicious stuff and could use a break from the milk and cookies.
How about this Labor Day blind faith pass for 2 from Jazz Aspen Snowmass?
In Major Market, KPAW-FM, Petty Thoughts.
Are you an American girl who's running down a dream to see Tom Petty in Broomfield? Well, even the losers get lucky sometimes.
You want it. You're going to have to win it.
1079 The Bear is looking for your Petty Thoughts, a 107-word essay using Tom Petty songs and album titles and the names of the staff of 1079 The Bear. The top 5 best essays score a pair of tickets to one of his shows. Look for Petty Thoughts on the upper left-hand side of our website at 1079thebear.com.
In Metro Market, KOSI-FM, Ehrlich I-25 Kia Soul Giveaways.
Something big is about to happen on Cozy 101.1. Details coming soon. The Cozy Kia Giveaway. You could be cruising around town this summer in one of 2 brand new 2012 Kia Souls. Want to get in the driver's seat? Listen weekdays at 7:20, 8:20, 1:20, and 4:20 to qualify. Caller 101 will win a key that could start one of these cool new cars. The Cozy Kia Giveaway from Ehrlich I-25 Kia, Colorado's Kia volume dealer.
Radio category R10, Best Station Promotion Marketing Campaign. The Small Market Award of Excellence goes to KIFT-FM, Gifts with Lift.
Ho, ho, ho! It's time to get your jingle on. Lift 106 is bringing you this year's Gifts with Lift. This super fun holiday promotion is your chance to win some awesome prizes from our participating sponsors just for listening to your favorite radio station. This year's sponsors include Sanders True Value in Silverthorne, Dillon Ridge Liquors, Ready Paint Fire in Breckenridge, Summit Express, the Breckenridge Recreation Department, Meridian Spa inside the Lodge and Spa at Breck, and Gucci Poochie and Me in Breck.
In Media Market, KSPN-FM, KSPM, official voice of Jazz Aspen Snowmass.
Scorching.
Uber hot.
Ooh, spicy.
It's the hottest 72 hours of the summer. The Jazz Aspen Snowmass Labor Day Fest. Next weekend. Brought to you by KSPN.
Congratulations! Say hello to your brand new healthy baby boy.
Isn't he just beautiful, dear? Let's name our kid Rock.
In Major Market, KEKB-FM, Zombie Run.
KEKB invites you to the last run of your life. Brought to you by Red Mango, October 27th to benefit the Grant-A-Wish program. This terrifying, muscle-pounding, zombie-infested 5K will test your survival skills and get you ready for the apocalypse. Be prepared to be scared, chased, and above all, to protect your brains from flesh-eating zombies.
Oh, jeepers.
Come rain, snow, or man-eating mosquitoes.
In Metro Market, KRFX-FM, Strange Observations.
If you walk into a 7-Eleven and they're out of hot dogs, oh crap, you just missed seeing Steven Seagal.
Classic Rock, 103.5 The Fox.
If they ever make a Chinese version of the A-Team, they should call him Mr. T.
103.5 The Fox.
This just in. Dyslexics are people poo.
Radio category R19, Best Radio Commercial for an Advertiser. In Small Market, the winner is KATR-FM, Furniture Mart, new location.
In a world where people need good furniture, one man delivered.
Furniture Mart is excited to open their new location and offer you an even better selection of your favorite brands like Ashley, Lane, Howard Miller, and even Tempur-Pedic. Stay tuned for more information about their grand opening events coming soon to 602 Main Street in Sterling.
Come see for yourself.
In Medium Market, KSPN-FM, Hickory House, home away from home.
Yes, home in time for Monday Night Football.
Hi, honey. I'm hosting book club tonight, and we're talking about 50 Shades of Grey.
That's great, honey. I'll be in the basement.
Hi, Daddy. You're just in time to get dressed up for the tea party.
Awesome, sweetheart. Daddy has to go out to the garage for a second.
Dude, Dad, I told you it's Screaming Turbo Monkey band practice tonight.
Can't I just watch the game?
Need to get away? Join KSPN and the Hickory House every Monday night.
In Major Market, KPHT-FM, Freakies.
So it's Valentine's Day, and you want to make a good impression on your girlfriend's father, who can be a bit...
So you want to date my daughter?
Intimidating, because he thinks you're like her last boyfriend.
Hey, Pops, does this look infected?
Who didn't make a favorable impression. But not you, oh no, you came prepared. You went to Freakies and bought a nice collection of freaky fun Valentine's Day gifts, glass pipes, smoking accessories, and more. And after showing off their awesome tattoos and piercings, her father was so impressed he wants you to introduce her sister to your younger brother. Freakies for Valentine's Day, with 2 locations in Colorado Springs.
And in Metro Market, KJHM-FM, Dean's Sprinklers.
The sun is going down. The smell of barbecue fills the air. The insects begin to sing. Children laugh and play down the sidewalk. Your cold drink and favorite patio chair forgive the hard day's work. And then, that magic sound. The sound that makes it all seem like clockwork. Let Dean Sprinkler Service and Landscaping bring the sounds of summer to you. Call for your free estimate, 303-309-0645, or visit deansprinkler5.com.
Television category T4, Best Station Promotion Marketing Campaign. In non-metro market, the Award of Excellence goes to KKTV, Disruptive Weather Campaign.
Seen those breaking weather alerts on KKTV 11 News? Think we're going overboard? Think again. Some weather can really mess up your plans, even if it isn't what other stations call severe. You know, stuff like rain, lightning, fog, unseasonably hot temps, wind. The weather that makes you push your plans indoors, roll up your car windows, or plan for a bad hair day. It happens a lot, and you need to know about it. Overboard? Nah, it's just knowing what matters. Breaking weather alerts, only on KKTV 11 News.
In Denver Metro Market, KUSA, Everywhere, Beat Reporters.
Crime stories. They usually come to us as headlines. Most of them can be pretty scary. We'll help you move beyond the headlines, working with law enforcement and victims to tell the whole story and what you can do to protect your family.
9 News, Everywhere.
The economy affects all of us, from local business to big corporations. It's my job to get accurate financial news into the hands of people working to make a better life, helping you understand your money and how to make it work for you.
9 News, Everywhere.
Television category T10, Best Television Commercial for an Advertiser. In non-metro market, the winner is KOAA, Omelets, etc., Fort Carson.
Just minutes from Fort Carson, Omelets Etc. is a quick stop for breakfast and a convenient spot for lunch. And with our 15% military discount, you can sink your teeth into a home-cooked meal for even less. That's 15% off our huge breakfast burrito with green chili, 15% off the savory meat lovers platter, 15% off our entire menu. Stop by today for this week's Soldier Special, a hot and juicy Philly griller for just $5. Piled high with roast beef, it's big enough to feed an army. Omelets Etc. You serve your country, now let us serve you.
In Denver Metro Market, KUSA, U.S. Amateur 2012.
This is not a game. It isn't something you finish and leave on a shelf. This is a never-ending drive. 600 years and countless rounds of tradition. This is a pride you carry with you over a lifetime. This is where it all begins.
Television category T5, Best Station Promo. In non-metro market, the Award of Excellence goes to KOAA, Political Peeper.
Right now, News 5 is working on this. How far would you go to try and catch your political opponent doing something that could help you win the election? Wait till you see what News 5 uncovered one party doing to try and get the dirt on the other.
I'm Ophelia with News 5.
I have no comment.
Will you please tell me why you're doing this?
I have no comment.
Will you tell me what your goal is?
I have no comment.
The stakes get higher. The tricks get dirtier. Political peeping. A can't-miss report. Tonight at 10 on News 5.
In Denver Metro Market, KUSA, Red Lights.
Tonight on 9 News.
A red light camera, 2 tickets, $300 in fines, and one little problem.
This is not me.
Even the police agree.
The picture is not her, right?
After looking at it, yeah, it's pretty clear to us.
So why is she still on the hook for the fines?
She's still responsible for the ticket.
Correct.
What you can do to keep this from happening.
What's wrong? It's wrong.
Tonight on 9 News at 9 and 10.
Awards of Excellence and Certificates of Merit for the previous radio and television categories can be picked up following the conclusion of tonight's ceremony.
Hey, let's have a round of applause for that great work. I'm Dan Smith with KWHS Television in Colorado Springs. And I've been on the CBA board for 6 years now and head up the scholarship committee. I think the most rewarding part of that is getting to call our member station employees and to let them know that we've just granted them a cash scholarship. This is one of the great benefits of your membership with the CBA. Last year, we granted 21 scholarships to your employees for nearly $9,000. And this year, we still have over $6,000 in the fund to make additional grants. So please let your employees know this money is there for them for free. Okay, now it's my honor to present the Harry W. Hoth Public Service Award. This was created in recognition of his 50-year career in broadcasting. Harry was a veteran of Colorado Springs Radio and Television, KRDO, former mayor, and a former CBA president, and this award is created to recognize an individual's contribution to public service. This year's recipient is a keynote speaker, a motivational speaker, and has hosted or emceed over 45 events this past year alone. He's an experienced meteorologist and a fan favorite. Let's watch this video about KOAA's Craig Elliott, this year's award winner.
I've worked in, television since '88, and I've worked as a meteorologist since '95, and been, at KOAA for 18 years. And I think as you get older, you don't look back at the going in the middle of the night and making a forecast. Those aren't going to be the things that stick out in my mind. Because of the job that I love, I kind of found out just in a roundabout way that the best part of what I do, when you're standing in front of a group of kids and you're talking about things that maybe they've never even thought of before, and you just see, and only kids can kind of have this expression. They get this light in their eyes, like a light bulb literally has gone off. And I cannot tell you how many times I have walked out of a school or some kind of an assembly and felt like that was the best thing that they could have done for me, because you always walk in kind of feeling one way, like you're going to teach them about meteorology or science or how the importance of school, and you're actually the one that walks out like those kids just did me a huge favor. I mean, I know people that I've met through this business that I know will be my friends forever and ever and ever. Not only my family at the station, but the people in the community that it wouldn't make what I do as special if they weren't a part of it. It's just the nonprofits and the people who have the same philosophy that the best things in life aren't things, and that you get what you give. And I think a lot of people learn that kind of secondhand, where they'll happen to volunteer because somebody says, hey, can you help us with this event? And then at the end of the day, they're like, wow, that was the best 4 hours of my life. Why haven't I been doing that more often? Now that you look back 20 years and you think, how in the world is it that somebody could be so blessed by television as a method of employment and paying your bills, that it leads you completely in a different direction, where you help people understand that the best things in life aren't things, and then they teach you in return that you get what you give.
Don't do that, you're going to make me cry.
Come up, please. Just like Craig said, you just can't imagine having a job in television where they pay you, and you get to pay your bills, and get so much back out of it. I've often said, I don't know what I have to do for a real job. So anyway, just as on your stations, this evening's program would not be possible without generous contributions from these fine sponsors. We're working on a 2-frequency now with our advertisers. Or if you're a commercial station, how about this? Tonight's program is brought to you locally in part by the Colorado National Guard, the Colorado Automobile Dealers Association, the CU School of Journalism and Mass Communication, Levine, Sullivan, Kolk, and Schultz, the Experience Pros, White Crown Federal Credit Union, and BMI. Let's thank them with our applause. Okay, and now on to the second part of tonight's Awards of Excellence. To help us honor the following television categories, please welcome last year's winner for Best Regularly Scheduled Entertainment Program in a Media Market. Here's KFTM's Scott Roberts.
Thank you very much. Good evening. Colorado's television markets are categorized as non-metro, including Colorado Springs, Pueblo and Grand Junction, and Denver Metro. We ask that a representative of the winning station come to the stage to receive their Award of Excellence immediately after your station is announced, and then head back for a photo. Let's go ahead and start with category T23, Best News Special or Public Affairs Special. This is a public television category only and includes all markets. The Award of Excellence goes to KBDI Studio 12, Aurora Movie Theater Massacre.
Good evening to you. Welcome back to Studio 12. This is our new time, 7 p.m. Mountain. We certainly hope you have enjoyed your summer. I'm Stephen Tubbs with News Radio 850 KOA. We're back with a great lineup of Studio 12 topics. Studio 12 is the only live call-in TV show anywhere in Denver, and we certainly encourage you to be part of this conversation.
The next television category is also public television category T22, Best Mini Documentary or Series, and the winner is KTSC Matchwitz.
Pueblo County, Lewis Palmer, Matchwitz next. Hey everybody, I'm Craig Elliott. Welcome to Matchwitz. Let's meet the players, starting with the Hornets from Pueblo County.
Hi, I'm Scott Walkham.
Hi, I'm Story Kaiser.
Hi, I'm Tim Bertina.
And the Rangers from Lewis Palmer include...
Hi, I'm Ben McClung.
I'm Sarah Blackstone.
And I'm Ryan Mitcher.
In category T9, Best Documentary goes to non-metro market, KWHS, Bible Through History. And in Denver Metro, KUSA, 8 Square Miles.
I'm Mick McCormick, and I'm the marketing director for Glen Eyrie. We have, as you can see in the background, quite a wonderful castle and 800 acres here, where we entertain people from all over the world, and especially the Front Range of Colorado. We're standing on the estate of General William Jackson Palmer. He was the founder of Colorado Springs.
We were supposed to do it separate, so we'll do it again. Denver Metro, KUSA, 8 Square Miles.
For 36 days in 1945, 8 square miles of an island in the Western Pacific was home to a battle without precedent.
Within every 20-foot range, there was a body as far as you could see. So there were hundreds of them.
When you think of 7,000 guys on that little dinky island who lost their lives, that's hard to believe.
That concludes this round of television winners. Now to kick off the radio categories, please welcome from last year's Station of the Year, KKTV's Don Ward and Diane Derby.
Thank you, Scott. Now for the first round of tonight's radio awards. We begin with a public radio only category, R23, Best News Special or Public Affairs Program. The Award of Excellence goes to KVNF FM, Local Motion, Tiananmen Sid, and The Tank Driver.
Flying the American flag for us today, it's the Color Guard from the Wilson Head Post of the American Legion.
Every year since 1947, Paonians have had a parade for Cherry Days on the 4th of July. Horseback riders, Shriners, flatbed trucks with class reunions, antique cars, marching bands, even bands of clowns.
The next category, R22, is also a public radio only category for Best Mini Documentary or Series. And the winner is KCFR FM, following Trevista.
I'm Bob Lafley, Colorado Public Radio News. Today we begin telling the story of a school that has struggled for years. Trevista in northwest Denver has tried to remake itself, even making some gains, but not fast enough according to state and district officials. So now the school is facing the most radical restructuring in the education arsenal. It's called a turnaround, a new approach backed by the federal government, which is spending $5 billion on 1,200 of the worst schools in the nation.
In radio category, our 7 awards of excellence for best news coverage of a single event go to Media Market, KSMT FM, wildfires.
Good afternoon. Hundreds of firefighters are battling the lower North Fork fire in Jefferson County. Nearly 5,000 acres had burned. 2 bodies have been located at one of the 16 homes destroyed by the fire. A 3rd person was reported missing from the same area. Jackie Kelly with the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department.
There are subdivisions that are tucked in these small canyons on very windy roads, so it's been a very difficult operation for firefighters.
Around 900 homes have been evacuated.
For Metro Market, KOAAM, Aurora Theater shooting.
.850 KOA News interrupting regular programming for this special report. I'm Joe Chiaro. Authorities, including dozens of police and fire engines, now responding to the 14,000 block of East Alameda. That's the Aurora Mall to the Century Movie Theater. Reports from police communications indicates there could be at least 20 people who have been shot.
Category R14, Best Evening Show. The Awards of Excellence go to, in the media market, KSMT-FM, Body Movin' DC's Hip Hop Show.
What's up, Summit County? This is DC, reminding you to listen to my hip hop show every Saturday night from 9 to 11 here on KSMT 1021, 1027 The Mountain. The most dog-friendly hip hop show out there. Yeah, dog.
Every Saturday night, I love to get my girlfriends together for a glass of wine and DC's Hip Hop Show.
What's up, Summit County? You're back. DC's Hip Hop Show, KSMT 1021, 107 The Mountain, doing this for you till 11 o'clock thanks to my sponsors.
Now in major market, KSME-FM, KISS FM Nights.
This is Big Rob on the radio. Your girlfriend's favorite DJ. Or your boyfriend's. He is cute. Whatever. The #1 night show in Northern Colorado. Big Rob on the radio. 96.1 KISS FM.
96.1 KISS FM with your boy Big Rob doing up back to back, beat to beat right now. Hello.
Are you giving away Justin Bieber tickets?
Not yet. We're closer to the show. The show's not till January, so we'll probably wait a little bit. I want to build the excitement. I want to make you crazy.
And now in the metro market, KDHT-FM, A Rich Up All Night Show.
KDHT Bennett, Aurora, Denver's Pulse. Hot 107.1.
It's the Up All Night Show with DJ A-Rich on Hot 107.1.
Hot 107.1 Denver City Air Station, future-based radio in the studio right now, Casper.
I wish I had that radio voice. That's a real radio voice, that is.
They actually, it's a cosmetic surgery thing, and once you get here for like 3 months, they go in and they do a surgery.
That wraps up this portion of radio categories. Now for the next round of television winners, please welcome from 2011 Station of the Year, KISS FM's Ryan Kramer.
Thank you to Diane and Don. I got to say, that was pretty exciting standing on the side and watching my night show win the Best Evening Show. Congratulations to Dallas Jade, by the way. I know that's who we were going up against. She puts up a hell of a fight every year, I'll tell you what. All right, let's go ahead and jump into more television winners here. We'll start with category T20 Best Sportscaster. And we will start with non-metro market. This award goes to KKTV's Sam Farnsworth.
Of course, that touchdown catch, a fun side note to today's win for the Broncos. But the big story, the headline you're going to see on the front pages of the sports sections tomorrow is the fact that the Broncos have won the AFC West Division title, which ensures them of an entry to the playoffs.
Well, we all know the history of that famed Bell game in Pueblo every year. Of course, it's the oldest high school football rivalry west of the Mississippi. But what about the Cannon game? You know, there is some heated history in that rivalry as well.
And in Metro Market, Mr. Bobblehead, KUSA's Drew Soischer.
From Colorado's sports leader, here's Drew Soischer.
You might ask yourself why the Broncos wanted Peyton Manning so badly and were willing to spend close to $100 million to get him. Well, here's your answer. Mr. Bolin really likes championship banners. He has 8 of them hanging from the ceiling here inside the lobby at the team's executive offices and training facility. And even more than that, he loves championship trophies.
Moving to category T19, Best Weathercaster. The winner in non-metro market, KKTV's Brian Bledsoe.
Not really dealing with snow anymore, but you can see some fog here, and you can see a little bit of snow here on the roadways. Temperatures are dropping, and even with just that fog out there, it freezes up on everything. It's going to be kind of an icy go as we head into early tomorrow morning. Good afternoon, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Brian Bledsoe with this breaking news alert. What you're looking at right there is a fire burning in Waldo Canyon to the west of Colorado Springs. This fire comes up the slope of that ridge, hits that fuel, hits those trees, and they literally go up in just seconds. This is
And in Metro Market, KMGH's Matt Makins.
Let me pull out the winds. You saw the flag flapping around in Greeley. Well, I colorized the strongest winds in that northeastern quarter. Now, let me take these current winds and go into the future with you. You'll see that cold front very easily. Watch this area right here as we go from now on into tomorrow morning. Notice a line right here. See how the winds get a little bit stronger, the brighter colors towards tomorrow morning? This is 7 a.m. That's the cold front as it slides on through. Now, the problem, like this morning, if you watch Jason Luber, a lot of the roads were in good shape, but as soon as you hit a bridge, that changed everything.
In category T7, Best Single or Series Program or News Magazine, the Awards of Excellence go to in non-metro market, KOAA, Fire on the Mountain.
Day after day, while some felt that their lives were coming apart, this community came together, united with one goal: to help our neighbors put their lives back together again. Because there may be a dark mark on our mountain, but the spirit of Southern Colorado can never be dimmed. KOAA 5 presents A Timeline, from smoke in the sky over Garden of the Gods.
And in Metro Market, KUSA, Storytellers.
I can see your little ice pick. Oh, she's an inspiration, honey. I mean, if she can go through what she has gone through, I know I can go through what I have to. I love you guys. I love you so much.
In category T15, Best Photo Essay with No Narrative. In non-metro market, KOAA, in his own words.
We do structure protection, but it's really people protection. You know, found out a little bit about the houses that weren't standing, and I know those people. So, you know, it hurts. It's very, very difficult. It's very, very difficult. Some of us have our houses, some of us don't. We have a tight little neighborhood and community up there. Those are our friends. We were unable to protect everybody, which is our goal. That's hard because it is our neighbors.
And in Metro Market, KUSA, Violence to Victory.
This community is going to be what we make.
I want to see kids laughing. I want to see kids having fun.
This is our park. It's our community.
Doesn't belong to gangs. Doesn't belong to violence.
Hope always rises to the top. It doesn't matter how horrible a situation is, hope always rises.
That this is our city, this is our park, and not here in this great city of ours are we going to allow the act of a few to take away the joy of the great many.
Now to present another round of awards in the radio categories, please join me in welcoming KOAA TV's news anchor for the last 24 years and multiple Award of Excellence winner, Rob Quirk.
Good evening, everybody. Nice to be back with you. Let's move on. These exceptional radio broadcasters, Category R16, distinguishes Best News Talk Show host or team, and the Awards of Excellence go to Media Market, KSPN FM, KSPN Live News, David Bach and Ryan Koster.
KSPN Live News with David Bach and Ryan Koster.
I think he's a little flat on that last note.
Yeah, I don't think that was a professional jingle singer right there.
Hey, there's a trend in China where people are buying T-shirts. They have a black diagonal stripe across the front. Do you know why?
No.
Well, that's because it makes it look like you're wearing a seatbelt should a cop see you.
That's right. Major Market, KFKA AM, AM Colorado, Tom Lucero, Devin Lentz.
As promised, we have Kyle Clark from Channel 9 News. Kyle flew out to Connecticut the day of the shooting to cover on behalf of Channel 9 News. It was happening while we were on air, and we really didn't get a chance to cover the story. And both of us were a little disturbed at the media coverage of what was going on. And it was interesting to follow Kyle because I do follow him on Twitter.
Metro Market, KKZN-AM's Gloria Neal.
I'm so happy to hear women's voices on the station.
Honey, I'm so happy to hear your voice calling me. I was talking about women yesterday, girl. Come on. Women, we love men, but we got to speak out too, so it's good to have that support, sweetie. Road to hell is paved with good intentions. Try to address the issue of this greed that really got us into a great deal of this mess, of the bailouts, of it being too big to fail. He tried to address it and really ticked off a lot of people on Wall Street, a lot of bankers.
In our next radio category, R5, Best Regularly Scheduled Newscast. Now, the winners are selected based on 2 submitted newscasts captured on specific dates set by the CBA. The Awards of Excellence for Best Regularly Scheduled Newscast go to Small Market, KIFT-FM, Lift 106 Afternoon News, Michael Klepper.
Good evening. Authorities in Kremlin continue to search for a white van that may have been involved in the attempted luring of 2 children last week. The 10-year-old kids were approached last Thursday on their way to the West Grand pre-K through 8th grade school. The vehicle was described as a white older model van with rust around the doors. The driver was wearing a mask when he tried to lure the children into the van.
Media Market, KSMT-FM, KSMT Morning News, Michael Klepper. Come on down, it's a busy
Morning.
cat.
President Barack Obama was campaigning in Denver yesterday.
We've got a long way to go, Colorado, but we've come too far to turn back now. We cannot go back to the same policies that got us into this mess.
This was Obama's 11th trip to Colorado this year. Mitt Romney was in Iowa Wednesday.
I'll make sure that we strengthen our values and strengthen our families.
Major Market, it's not Michael Klepper. KFKA-AM 1310, KFKA, Troy Coverdale. Troy?
I'm Troy Coverdale with the latest on the 24-hour News Watch from News Talk 1310, KFKA. Fort Collins won't be going the way of some others nationally and putting a ban on plastic bags in place. The City Council last night voted to forego a measure that would have barred the use of plastic bags, but it will seek to make mandatory the recycling of cardboard going forward.
And finally, Metro Denver, KOA AM 850 KOA, Susan Whitkin.
950 KOA News Time is 6 o'clock. I'm Susan Whitkin. It's over. Chicago striking teachers back in the classroom tomorrow after a vote to end their walkout. Head of the union chemistry teacher, Karen Lewis.
We feel very positive about moving forward. We feel grateful that we have a united union and that when a union moves together, amazing things happen.
Now for a couple of radio personality categories. In category R12, Best Midday Show, the Awards of Excellence go to, in the media market, KSRX-FM, Middays with Lindsay.
Well, happy Monday morning on 97.5 Bob FM. No, that's not sarcasm. The Broncos win. Nice fall weather, a little bit of rain this morning. It's a great Monday. I hope you're experiencing the same good start to your work week. Coming up, Queen Bananarama, some music from John Fogerty. So if you're not having a great Monday, that's going to get you there. Great stuff on the way.
Major market, KSME-FM's Ryan Kramer. Come on down.
On the line with us this time around is Dan with the master plan. What's going on, buddy?
Not much. At work.
At work, trying to be quiet and secretive so the boss doesn't catch you playing a game on the radio?
Listening to the radio.
But does he know you're playing the game?
No.
No. All right, hang on. Hey, Dan's boss!
Metro Market, KTCL-FM's Bailey.
Safe and Sound, the name of that one. The band is Capital Cities. It's Channel 93.3 with What's Next. I'm Bailey. Good morning. How about some Panic at the Disco? So when you say it hurts like heaven, that means it feels really good, right? I know sometimes I'm a little slow, but I just picked up on that. That's Coldplay. It's Channel 93.3 with What's Next as we turn to Rooney and When Did Your Heart Go Missing? It's Channel 93.3.
And finally, category R11, Best Morning Show. Tonight's awards go to Small Market, KIFT-FM, Megan on the Morning Lift. Megan.
Lift 106.
And that is Ryan Starr with his love song, Stay a While. And I am dedicating that song to the snow because the snow is here. I've got the proof. I've got snow reports on Lift 106. It's Megan in the morning. And these snow reports make me feel like the double rainbow guy.
Whoa! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Hope we didn't pull anything there. It's Megan, by the way. My mistake. Sorry about that. Media Market, KSMT-FM, the Mountain Morning Show with Johnny Brokaw.
KSMT.
And now it's time for another edition of America's favorite game show, The Morning Mindfunk.
Let's do a little morning mindfunk here on the mountain. It's your chance to win bowling. 2 games of bowling and shoe rentals for 2 people from Lakeside Bowl in Dillon. That is what is up for grabs. All you got to do is solve the morning mindfuck. Some fun little game we play, get you thinking in some way or another.
And Major Market. Hey, these guys, I think I know them. KKPK-FM, Peak FM Mornings, Goose and Woody.
Peak FM Mornings.
92.9.
With Goose and Woody.
We got Jared from Briargate area, Chung's calling from the north side of town, and Frank from the northeast side of town. Good morning, gentlemen. I don't know what.
What? Did you say for gentlemen?
Finally, the Metro Market, KOA AM, Colorado's Morning News with April Zesboss, Stephen Tubbs, and Brenda Stewart.
Now, Colorado.
Colorado's Morning News.
I'm Stephen Tubbs, live in Colorado Springs near the Air Force Academy on the Waldo Canyon fire. Gusty winds have been swirling as this Waldo Canyon fire burns out of control just northwest of here. I can look off extremely rugged terrain and see the smoke rising right in front of us. Let's continue our Colorado Fire team coverage.
And congratulations to tonight's winners. Now to present some of the winning television personalities. 2011's winner for Best Afternoon Show, known to some as Jeb Friedman, known to all as KTCL's Nerf. Come on down.
Thank you, Rob. So the after party's at the top of Red Rocks, Rob, like you told me? I fell for that last year. Not this time, buddy. All right. Right on, everybody. Congratulations to everybody winning so far. Big round of applause here, huh? TV and radio alike. Sounding good. So, to start off, Best Specialty Reporter is the category. The category is T21. Most of you don't realize Channel 93.3 does have our own news staff. I've been a specialty reporter for 93.3 for a while. Embedded porn shop reporter. I've been the dryer lint beat, did that for a while. Senior wiener correspondent for Around the Ballpark, Coors Field. Then they moved me up to Uptown to do the bar scene. Oddly enough, the same title. So, right on. In the category T21, Best Specialty Reporter, the winners are non-metro market KKTV Kristen Hubrick.
We have a very active scene right here with this officer involved shooting. You can still see the aftermath from yesterday's police chase. Now, this is the parked vehicle that Corset hit yesterday, and behind me is the fence that he barreled through before eventually stopping. Now, according to these arrest papers, tonight the Donahue family tells me all that they have is the clothes that they're wearing. They were trying to outrun this fire in their car.
All right, T21, Best Specialty Reporter. The Denver Metro Market winner is Denise Plant, KUSA.
Hi,
Denise,
Jimmy.
how are you?
I'm doing good. Hey, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm totally ready.
I can't get no. Boom, boom, boom. Sing it with me, Pat. Satisfaction.
Hey.
I challenge you to put your makeup on without a mirror. Without a mirror. I do it every day.
No mirror?
No.
Well, how do you look right now? Do you know what you look like?
I'm smoking hot. I can tell you right now. Smoking hot.
All right, our next category is T18. It recognizes the best news anchor or team, and the awards of excellence go to non-metro market KKTV's John Harding and Stacia Quinn.
6:03 now, and 11 breaking news alerts. Still no containment on a wildfire burning here in southern Colorado right now.
It's the Ditch Creek fire. It's burning about 2 hours away from the springs in Custer County. We're going to give you a live look at that morning commute as well.
Yeah, we talked about it. It gets tricky when a store is moving in. You know, we don't know what to anticipate. Kristen Hobbrick, though, live on the roads for us with a real-time look at what's happening out there. Kristen, tell us where you are and what you're seeing.
All right, now Denver Metro Market for T18. Best news anchor or team, KMGH Mike Landis.
We're following 3 breaking news stories right now. A wildfire out of control just west of Colorado Springs. At least 3,600 acres burned. 6,000 people out of their homes, and there is no containment of that fire. Breaking news from the High Park fire in Larimer County. Devastating news tonight as another 57 homes have been destroyed by that fire. Just now more than 83,000 acres. And a third breaking story we're following. A shooting at Denver City Park tonight.
All right. Okay, moving on to T14, the best breaking news coverage under deadline pressure. Tonight's winners are, in non-metro market, KKTV, the night homes burned in the Waldo Canyon fire.
If the fire gets into the base of the canyon, it literally will lift itself up over the ridge on the eastern side of the canyon, and there won't be anything really to stop it from going into the Mountain Shadows neighborhood.
Flames are coming down. I hear plenty of sirens. I have a feeling they're going to kick me out of here in a few minutes. And all my neighbors are trying to get out of here too.
And we can see the winds blowing so incredibly fierce there in that area.
All right. In T14, thank you. In T14, best breaking news coverage under deadline pressure for the Denver market, KUSA Where's Waldo?
We're following breaking news as record-breaking heat and low humidity have created tinderbox conditions and spawned several new wildfires. This morning, we have team coverage as we bring you live up-to-the-minute updates. We start in southern Colorado, near Colorado Springs. Overnight, the entire town of Manitou Springs, nearly 5,000 people were evacuated as the winds fanning the flames of the Waldo fire shifted. That's in addition to the 2,000 people that were forced to leave their homes after this fire started yesterday afternoon.
All right, finally, in this set, T16 recognizes the best regularly scheduled newscasts. Winners are selected based on 2 submitted newscasts captured on specific dates and set by the CBA. The Awards of Excellence for Best Regularly Scheduled Newscast go to, in non-metro market, KOAA News 5 at 5 a.m.
Now, accurate, fast, and fair. This is News 5 Today.
What can we expect as the sun comes up a little bit?
That your kids might actually ask you for something like this, which is not normally the case. It is cold out there with temperatures in the 20s and 30s and some wind chill values in the teens and single digits. And I have to give Jen some props here because she said, don't forget the kids are going to need the lid. Isn't that the lingo the kids are using these days? We're going to see more snow around here tonight. We're going to talk about that in a minute. And it is going to be a lot colder today and tomorrow, but the weekend still looks pretty good.
All right, and in Denver metro market, everybody make some noise for KUSA 9 News at 10.
Road rage aimed at cyclists. The riders so concerned for their safety that they recorded the incident that is now under investigation. More talk over comments made in the presidential election. Debate moves from the 1% to the 47%. Fighting fires before they happen. Why some are angry over a plan designed to protect their community. And the common chemical now being linked to childhood obesity. 9 News starts now.
Right on. Congratulations to all the 2012 winners. Well done, all of you. Some great broadcasting there. Now to bring you tonight's final round of radio awards. And I must say it was a pleasure handing down my crown to this woman. I was in 1979. Please welcome, from 2011 Station of the Year and Miss 1980s Miss Colorado title holder, KUSA's Kim Christensen.
Thank you, Jeb, and really, that's okay. My teenage years were in my late 90s, 90. Oh no, I take that back. That would be my co-anchor at 9 o'clock, Kyle Clark. But you know what? Every Miss America pageant wannabe wants world happiness, peace, and a job in TV news. So it all worked out. I haven't achieved everything, but we'll get there. All right, so we're getting near the end. I've got to get some more enthusiasm in this crowd. Come on, people. All right. Jeb, you were very funny. Okay, so these are the final radio awards, and we're going to begin with the best afternoon show. The winners are Small Market, KQSC FM's The Axel Contreras Show.
Parece que va a llover. ¡Ay, mamá, me estoy mojando!
Por las tardes, el show de Axel Contreras.
¡Ay, papantla, tus hijos vuelan! En la cantina están platicando los dos amigos y uno le dice al otro...
There we go. Medium Market, KPMX FM, Bull Brahms Afternoon Escape.
It's your music and it's on your station, 105.7 KPMX. Bull Brahm hanging out with you as the Afternoon Escape continues on this beautiful Northeast Colorado afternoon. And it's time for Stupid Criminals. You know, this is really one of those segments that I enjoy. Why? Because it makes me feel better about myself.
In Major Market, KSME FM's Big Rob on the radio.
Arrogant, and completely clueless.
Big Rob on the radio.
What are you doing?
I'm writing a book, actually.
What kind of a book? Like a kitty book or like a kind of book?
I don't know.
Was it like Dr. Seuss or 50 Shades of Grey?
He's got his own fan group here. All right, in Metro Market, KQMT FM's Dan Mitchell.
Before he became famous as Peter Gabriel of Genesis fame, and then, of course, Peter Gabriel, solo artist, he was into hats. Peter Gabriel on a street corner had a booth selling hats in London's Kensington Market. Two of his most famous customers were Keith Richards and Marianne Faithfull. He said, I found these hats in my grandfather's house.
Okay, in category R18, Best Regularly Scheduled Entertainment Program, the Awards of Excellence go to Small Market, KIFT FM, Lift 106, Celeb Scoop with Megan Laws.
Hey, it's Megan with your Celeb Scoop on Lift 106. Welcome to the world, Vivian Lake Brady. That might have been how peaceful Vivian's entrance to the world was, as parents supermodel Gisele Bündchen and NFL superhero Tom Brady decided on a water birth for their second child together.
Following the water birth, okay. Media Market, KKVM FM, Mile Matter, Sock Standoff with Jenny Griffin.
We're having a sock standoff in my house, and not the usual one, the one with you and the dryer, or the dryer and the sock. No, in our house, the sock standoff involves my 5-year-old son, who will block us from exiting the house in the morning for school with a sock boycott. Socks must match, not be too short, not hit his ankle at the wrong point, or feel weird at the front of his shoe.
Okay. Metro Market, KQ, KSFM, Celebrity Trash and Bash.
Kiss FM.
Let's just scream
KS
27 and 96.1 Kiss
morning
FM.
show.
Yeah, one of these guys is making Taylor Swift scream now. Whoa, One Direction, 26 at Kiss. Oh, naughty.
In 2012, we said goodbye to some legends.
Singer Whitney Houston has died.
I switched too soon.
Rapper from the
I'm
Beastie
so sorry.
Boys.
This is the thing when you don't wear the contacts late at night. I'm sorry. How could I forget? Because the name is familiar. KSME FM Top 96 of 2012. Ryan Kramer, Big Rob is the major market. Am I right? I went to Metro Market. But then you'll get a double play. I'm sorry. So do we get everything played the right way? Can I say it again? Can I do Trash and Bash again? Thank goodness. Celebrity Trash and Bash again, because I really wanted to say it one more time.
How peaceful Vivian's entrance to the world was, as parents supermodel Gisele Bündchen and NFL superhero boycott. Socks must match, not be too short, not hit his ankle at the wrong point, or feel weird.
There we go. Okay.
Must match, not be
Category R17. Tell me I'm on the right number now. I'm going to lie. Highlighter out here. Best sports coverage by an individual or a team. The awards go to Small Market, KRDZAM, Rob Lovell Sports Coverage. Robert.
Now to the semifinal matchup coming up this Saturday against the team that for the most part of the season has been ranked number 1 in the state. That is, of course, the Buena Vista Demons.
In the media market, KSIRAM, Brush Beat Digger Highlights, John Beltran.
Rosenbrock with a chance for his third RBI. The pitch swung on and driven deep to left field. Way back, and that ball is gone. The second 2-run homer of the game. game for Kyle Rosenbrock on a fastball in the inner half. And Brush now leads St. Mary's 7-0. 3-1. Swung on line into left field. That's a base hit. Hit very hard. Garcia's going to have to hold up at third.
Major market, KRXP-FM, CC Tiger Hockey, Ken Landau.
The action starts now. Live play-by-play coverage of CC Tiger Hockey starts now. The CC Tigers Sports Network, RXP at 1039.
Who will be the hero tonight? Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Colorado College Tiger Hockey Night. I'm Ken Landau here from the World Arena. This place will be packed to the rafters.
In Metro Market, KOAM, Denver Broncos, Dave Logan, Ed McCaffrey, Alan Jackson.
We may not be a music station, but soon we're going to play the hits. The hits of Denver Broncos football.
Denver's football, first snap of overtime here, tied at 23. Line of scrimmage, the Bronco 20. Shotgun for Tim Tebow. Short motion is Eddie Royal. Tim play fakes in the pocket, sets, throws, pass, caught. Demaryius Thomas out over the 45 midfield. Here we go, 40, 35, foot race, 20, 15, 10, touchdown, Denver is over!
Yeah, let's relive the moment. Category R6 highlights a station for best news feature, report, or series. And tonight's winners are Small Market, KVNF FM, Ranchers Struggle with Drought.
One big two, not a big now two, not a big now two. 78, 99.
This is normally a busy time of year for Dan Varner. He's a seasoned auctioneer in Delta, southeast of Grand Junction. But he says even he was surprised by the number of cows he recently sold.
It was one of our busiest sales since I've been here for 17 years. We're just seeing a lot of ranchers just starting to sell, especially their cows.
Hopefully, we get a few more storms like this. We won't be hearing those stories this year. Medium Market, KKVM FM, Milepost Fires.
Real men may not eat quiche, at least not out in public where other men might see them. There are a slew of things a variety of cultures tell us that we can't do just because we've got that Y chromosome. Like we're not supposed to cry, are we? I'm finding there is at least one clear exception to that general rule. This western state drought brings it to the forefront.
And a major market, KUNC-FM, El Sistema, transforming youth through classical music.
There's long been a stereotype of coming from the wrong side of the tracks. But students at Garden Place Elementary in northwest Denver don't have much choice. The 108-year-old school is surrounded by an active rail yard and factories. But once inside, the sounds of industry fade away.
Santiago, come get your cello.
Kindergartners and third graders at Garden Place are taking part in a kind of experiment.
And for Metro Market, KOA, Wingo Family.
Robert Wingo wanted to talk to us. There was purpose to the conversation.
Rebecca deserves somebody to get out and tell about who she was.
He and Rebecca were married for 9 years, divorced but stayed close, and raised their two girls, Jalen age 9 and Jewel age 5, in Aurora. His last contact was on that fateful night.
She sends me the text, and it's like, hey, because we love movies.
So this is our final radio category for the Best Station Personality category, R15. And to determine the winners in this category, judges must select one winner in each market. From tonight's winners in categories R11 through R14, This year's Best Station personalities are Small Market, KIFT-FM, Megan on the Morning Lift. Who's going to be Megan now? Somebody get up here.
You can always find us at lift106.com. That's thanks to the Summit Stage, which is your free transportation to your summit destination. So let's say you want to head to one of the resorts like Keystone, Arapahoe Basin, or Breckenridge. The Summit Stage will get you there for free.
Not Megan, but congratulations, Megan. Great team there. Medium Market, KSRX-FM, Middays with Lindsay.
Yeah, as I mentioned, talking a little bit of country music for entertainment news. We don't do it a lot. The country's biggest night was last night with the 46th annual CMAs. You just heard it there. Song of the Year going to Blake Shelton, Miranda Lambert, huge single for them this year on the country charts. And once they got up there, very emotional. A song Blake Shelton wrote about his brother, and here's what he had to say about that, along with Miranda when they took the stage to accept their CMA award for Song of the Year.
Major Market, KKPK-FM, Peak FM Mornings with Goose and Woody.
You could team up with an out-of-work Tim Tebow and create a wildlife group called the Manatee Project.
Oh, God, that's so bad. He could buy a silver claim in Colorado and call it Manning's Mining.
He could create a singles website, datinwithpeyton.com.
I know Goose and Woody were here. I know there's a pool next door and a workout worm and a steam bath or something, but Goose and Woody are here, so congratulations, Goose and Woody. And there's a bar right outside, so we'll track them down, we promise. Okay, Metro Market, KQMT-FM, Dan Mitchell.
Play it this time. If only I had $1 for every time I get a request for this song, but you know what? I think the Kenny Jones drum work, as a matter of fact, the entire rhythm section on this thing, not bad. How about a T? I know you got one in you.
Congrats! Okay, congratulations to all of tonight's radio winners. Now to present our final television awards from the fan, former Denver Bronco Alfred Williams, more importantly, former CU Buff, go Buffs, and Darren McKee from The Drive with Big Al and D-Mac. Oh, they're getting properly attired. Come on down, guys.
All right, thank you very much. Alfred, come on. Let's go. Oh, boy. Alfred Williams, ladies and gentlemen.
Con los terroristas.
And do the Harlem Shake.
Alfred, I told you only the dope smokers from the mountains were going to do that. And Nerf. All right, good job. That was fun. Come on, we tried something. Come on.
I thought everybody could do the Harlem Shake. I just learned about it last week.
A Macarena will be coming soon. Tonight, we are here to present the final television category. First category, T17, new category, featuring the best of the best for investigative reporting. Our inaugural winners, non-Metro Market, KOAA, News 5 Investigates.
But other collection centers aren't as clear-cut.
In the surrounding region, we have found a proliferation of these kind of ambiguous rogue donation bins.
And those convenient bins seem to be popping up in every parking lot. But not all are associated with charities.
And sometimes they don't even have any branding or marketing on them.
There are bins like this one, Use Again, that clearly state they are a for-profit company.
Investigative reporting for Metro Market KDEN fake IDs.
Nuestro compañero Carlos Rauseo junto con Jeremy Yoyola en un reportaje conjunto en el que investigaron la venta de identificaciones en establecimientos locales y su validez. Carlos.
Buenas tardes, María. Bien, se trata de unas tarjetas de identificación que ofrece una compañía privada que, si bien no son consideradas por las autoridades como falsas, se deben tener ciertas precauciones al presentarla.
All right, and for the next category, T13, Best General, Hard News, or In-Depth Coverage. Tonight's award winners of excellence go to non-metro market, KRDO, Missing Girl Found Safe.
KRDO News Channel 13's Jacqueline Rosti was with the family all day, and as soon as we confirmed that Callista was safe, Jacqueline broke the news to the family. An emotional moment you're only going to see here.
We have some news. We believe she was found safe in Colorado Springs.
Oh my gosh.
After a terrifying 18 hours, Stephanie Cordova gets the news she had been waiting and hoping for.
It's her!
And by the way, I think I've worked for every station here, I think. If not, I'll be looking for you soon. In the metro market, it's KUSA, A Night in the ER.
You know, it was actually like most other nights for us.
We had multiple people in the waiting room, 10 or 15 in the waiting room, I think.
And we were actually on divert status.
Very busy, very crowded.
Meaning that ambulances weren't actually supposed to come to our hospital unless there was actually some sort of trauma or critical emergency.
23 of our beds were already taken.
No, we just read the script, dude.
You just do what you do. You're always doing something different anyway.
Right. Finally, T12, Best News Feature. The winners are non-metro market, KRDO, Shayla's Story.
First introduced you to Shayla last year, undergoing her first rounds of chemo, but on the sidelines cheering on the Pueblo West High School football team. The other team stepped forward to honor her before the game.
On behalf of Pueblo County High School, we would like to give you this gift. So we're going to support you and your family through all this. I had hair in that picture.
12 months later.
That's right, I remember that.
And in the metro market, KUSA, Pray for Trey.
Do some secret handshakes. Up high and down low. Oh, too slow. Just kidding. You remember that one, Trey?
This is what a concussion can look like.
Trey, do you like seeing us?
Nearly everyone has read or heard about the symptoms. Sometimes we need to look close.
Sure, he'd still be playing if they'd let him.
This is Trey Johnson. And this is Trey Johnson, number 22.
All right, congratulations to all of you. Big round of applause for everybody.
We still got time to do the Harlem Shake if you want to. Be an awesome video. All right.
Now to present the Rex Howell Broadcaster of the Year, let's welcome the guy who pays us, the CBA Chairman, Bob Call. Aren't you proud?
There are no words.
That's a tough act to follow. I will check the no-compete when I get back on the next couple of stations. This is a terrific award, and I'm very honored to be able to present it tonight, the Rex Howell Broadcaster of the Year Award. Maybe most of you know, but I'd like to give you a little background on Rex Howell. Rex was a pioneer in Colorado broadcast's rich history. He was co-founder and the driving force of creating the Colorado Broadcasters Association in 1949. Rex was a radio and TV pioneer. As a matter of fact, in 1926, he put on not the first, but one of the first radio stations in Denver. And 30 years later, almost to the day, he signed on the Grand Valley's first TV station, KREX-TV. Rex Howell was a visionary who followed his dreams with action, skill, and left a wonderful legacy. The Rex Howell Broadcaster of the Year Award is selected from those individuals who are actively engaged in either radio or television. The emphasis is on an individual who, through his or her leadership, skill, and dedication, is advancing the work of broadcasting in their community, our state, and the nation. I'm really proud to announce this year's recipient of the Rex Howell Broadcaster of the Year Award. The recipient this year is a longtime, devoted Denver radio broadcaster and a terrific morning personality.
In the year 2000, Rick Crandall spent Memorial Day at Normandy American Cemetery in France. As he placed 88 Colorado flags at the grave sites of each Colorado veteran buried at Normandy, he wondered why he had to travel over an ocean to pay respects to our fallen World War II heroes. What if there was a place right in Colorado that families, friends, and generations of Americans could pay homage to the men and women who made the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom? And on May 29th, 2000, the Colorado Freedom Memorial was born. Rick Crandall spent the next 12 years tirelessly working to turn his dream into reality. He found other Colorado residents who shared this vision and started the Colorado Freedom Memorial Foundation. He put a Colorado Freedom Memorial donation box at every KEZW event. His Freedom Memorial Radiothon, held every Memorial Day weekend, grew so big it moved from inside the KEZW studios to the VFW Post 1 facility to the Dry Dock Brewing Company in 2012. Thanks to the Colorado Freedom Memorial Foundation, KEZW listeners and staff, and the help of one very generous anonymous donor, Rick raised the $1.5 million needed to begin construction of the Colorado Freedom Memorial, the first memorial in America dedicated to all wars, all branches of service, and containing hometowns as well as individual names. Memorial Day 2013 will look much different to Rick Crandall. On May 26th at 11 a.m., the long overdue Colorado Freedom Memorial will be open to the public at last in honor of the nearly 6,000 fallen Colorado heroes at Spring Hill Park in Aurora. All thanks to the passion and determination of KEZW's Rick Crandall.
Holy crap. Bob and I were talking before this thing began tonight. He didn't give me a clue. All he said was, when did we get to be the oldest guys in the room? First time I came to one of these events, 22 years ago, seems to me that I was here with like Carl Akers and Bill Custer and Star Yellen and some of the great names in our business from the past that were still with us and I still carry with me today. I work at a little AM radio station where we still play big band music and Frank Sinatra. And we've got a pretty passionate, pretty incredible audience, but we also have a great, passionate, and dedicated staff. And the lady who's been my boss for almost 11 years now, Amy Greisheimer, is not only a dear friend, but a great lady to work for. Thank you very much for your leadership. And thanks to the men and women who serve our nation proudly, there will be nearly 6,000 Colorado veterans who will be honored on the Colorado Freedom Memorial when we dedicate it. 6,000. who were 19, 20 years old when they left home, with great dreams and ambitions for their future, and gave their lives so that we could be here tonight celebrating awards and having a great time, giving their futures for our futures. Carry them close with you, remember them always, and thank you for this incredible award. This is awesome. Thank you very much.
Rick, congratulations to your dedication to our industry. We're very proud of you. And now Justin Sasso will present the Station of the Year Awards. Justin?
So you guys are just ready to hit the bar, right? I've seen some of you taking tabs all night, counting them up, so really this isn't a surprise for some, but let's get this started. The Station of the Year Awards, this year there were a total of 960 entries, and as far back as I can count, that is a new record for the CBA's Awards of Excellence. 475 radio entries representing 4 market sizes, 485 television entries representing 2 market sizes. Awards of Excellence are worth 5 points, if you've been keeping tabs. Certificates of Merit are worth 3 points. I'm actually very excited to say that this year there were enough entries to declare a Station of the Year winner in all markets. We haven't had that in a couple of years. So after tallying all the points received by each station, our 2012 Radio Stations of the Year are starting with our small market KIFT FM. Congratulations, come on up. KIFT sent one guy. We're gonna have to talk to him about table purchases. All right, 2012 Radio Station of the Year for Medium Market, KSMT FM. Congratulations. I think these guys are all working together. It's a conspiracy. Thanks, Justin. Who needs four-wheel drive when you've got those things on the back wheels? All right, for Major Market, our 2012 Radio Station of the Year is KSME FM. There's a love fest going in the back of the room, if you can see this. It's totally natural, don't worry about it. Come on up, guys. They're relishing the moment. Big Rob's made this trip so many times the carpet's starting to wear. And finally, our 2012 Radio Station of the Year for Metro Market, KOA-AM. On to our 2012 Television Stations of the Year in non-metro market. I've been harassed for the last several weeks by several of these stations as to who won. It is KKTV, Colorado Springs. Finally, for 2012 Television Station of the Year Metro Market is KUSA TV Denver. All right, big round of applause for all of our stations of the year for 2012. Congratulations to all of you for your excellent work. This was an amazing year because I got to kind of listen and hear all the entries. There was some amazing stuff, especially after the year we had that was presented. So don't forget to stop back in that corner and get your photo taken. We're going to roll the Certificate of Merit credits while I make some of these concluding remarks and wrap up our program for the evening. A special thank you again to all the stations that entered their work. We have a couple of special surprises for you tonight, but first we want to recognize our sponsors one more time who really helped to make this event possible. And that's the Colorado Army National Guard, who we get as free labor as well. The Colorado Automobile Dealers Association, White Crown Federal Credit Union, the Experience Pros, Levine Sullivan, Koch Schultz, BMI, and the Ohio Center for Broadcasting for supporting tonight. The Broadcast Professionals of Colorado and the Kansas Broadcasters Association judged this year's entries, so thank you to them. Jim Harper, of course, is taking photos at the CBA Celebrity Walk. For those of you who would like your picture taken, Jim will be snapping those all throughout the evening in that corner. And those photos, again, will be made available for free online on the CBA website. A couple of special surprises for you. Do you have your program still? Have you used it to cut your wrists? I hope not. If you have a blue sticker in the back of your program, you're the winner of the beautiful centerpiece that sits in the middle of the table. Blue sticker. If you have a yellow sticker in the back of your program, you're the winner of a pair of tickets to the Denver Auto Show starting March 20th at the Colorado Convention Center. Tim Jackson will greet you on the way out, show him your program with your yellow sticker, and you got a pair of tickets to the Denver Auto Show. And thanks again to the Colorado Automobile Dealers Association. And are we paying attention? Stop looking at your program. One of you has a sticker in your program shaped like a present. Does that one of you have that? Nobody's got the present? Shaped like a present, back of your program. Look at people scrambling to the people who left early. One of you has a program with a present in the back of it. That is a complimentary weekend night stay for two with breakfast right here at the Denver Marriott Tech Center. $150 value. Congratulations. See Monique before you leave so you can get that information and claim that prize. Don't forget to set your clocks forward tonight. Drive safe. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks everyone for coming out. Have a good night.